The entire internet felt like it stopped for a second because something unbelievable just happened. A moment so explosive, so powerful, that even major Japanese media couldn't hide their shock. Jimin and Jungkook, the duo fans lovingly call Jikook, have just broken another record with their L Japan edition, and the reaction is nothing short of a cultural earthquake. It wasn't just a magazine release, it was a phenomenon, and what's happening right now is bigger than anything anyone expected. People woke up to headlines spreading like wildfire across social media, saying that the L Japan issue featuring Jimin and Jungkook had reached sales numbers that even the editors didn't predict. Fans rushed to buy it, stores sold out, international demand exploded, and journalists described the moment as unstoppable. And while the numbers alone are impressive, what truly stunned the media was the level of excitement, devotion, and emotional impact that this release created. For many publications in Japan, the question wasn't just how did they achieve this, but how did they manage to surpass every expectation with such force? What made it even more incredible was that this wasn't a new group comeback or a huge award ceremony. It was simply two members of BTS, two best friends, two artists with undeniable chemistry appearing together in a magazine. Yet their influence created a storm strong enough to break records that usually take months to reach. Japanese media wrote that they had never seen a duo create such a huge response in such a short amount of time. And as the images circulated online, fans everywhere agreed. There was something magical, something powerful, something almost cinematic about the way Jimin and Jungkook appeared in that shoot. Every photo captured a different energy. Jimin's soft but confident expression, Jungkook's sharp but warm gaze, the way their styles complemented each other without even trying. It felt like the photographers weren't just taking pictures, they were documenting a moment in pop culture history. The visuals spread across X, TikTok, Instagram, and fan communities within minutes. People reposted them with captions like, "Jikook is unreal. This is legendary. How is this even legal?" And Japan fell in love with them again. And honestly, nobody could argue with that reaction. As the hours passed, the numbers kept climbing. Retailers reported that pre-orders hit levels they had never seen for a Kpop edition. International fans tried ordering multiple copies, causing websites to crash temporarily. One Japanese outlet described the situation as a tidal wave of passion, especially because this wasn't just local, this was global, from the US to Europe to Southeast Asia, and as more journalists began covering it, the tone became clear. Admiration, shock, respect, and yes, a bit of disbelief. Some reporters even pointed out that this record-breaking moment proves something very simple. Jimin and Jungkook are cultural icons who don't need special promotions or big announcements. Their presence alone is enough. Their dynamic alone is enough. Their connection alone is enough to create a historical moment in the entertainment world. And that's why this release hit so deeply with fans. Because Jikook symbolizes something more than popularity. They represent a bond that transcends trends and industries. But the Japanese media emphasized something else, something even more meaningful: the emotional response. People didn't buy this magazine because it was fashionable. They bought it because it made them feel something. Fans shared messages saying that the photos felt warm, genuine, comforting, even electric. Others said that Jimin and Jungkook's presence together seemed more natural and more beautiful than ever. And when the behind-the-scenes stories were published, it became clear why. Staff members who witnessed the shoot described the atmosphere as calm but powerful, professional but sweet, and effortlessly harmonious. One photographer mentioned that the two didn't need any guidance when it came to chemistry. They just stood next to each other, laughed together, looked at each other, and the photos practically took themselves. That sense of familiarity, ease, and closeness translated directly into the final images, making them even more captivating. Fans in the US, especially Jikook fans, couldn't stop praising the release. They shared edits, slow-motion videos, aesthetic compilations, and even emotional reactions. Many said that this was the kind of moment that reminds them why they love Jimin and Jungkook so much. Not just as individuals, but as a duo that shines so brightly when they're together. And the excitement only grew stronger when Japanese media published their official statements expressing admiration. Several entertainment outlets in Japan wrote that the Jimin Jungkook edition exceeded expectations in every measurable way. Some magazines noted that the styling was flawless, the artistic direction was bold, and the overall mood was cinematic elegance with striking emotional depth. Others wrote that their bond was the highlight, explaining that their connection created a visual harmony rarely seen in magazine shoots. And many journalists openly wrote that they were impressed, truly impressed, by how much influence the two members have, even during their individual activities. This wave of admiration wasn't just about visuals, it was about impact. Elle Japan had created something that resonated on a deeper level. Japanese media explained that what makes Jimin and Jungkook stand out is not only their popularity, but also the emotional response they inspire in people. And when a duo can evoke that kind of emotion, everything they touch becomes meaningful, memorable, and powerful. The issue continued selling out and more commentary poured in. Japanese reporters said that the fans' devotion was a phenomenon worth studying. They pointed out that Jikook fans are known for their loyalty, passion, and unity, especially in the US, where the fandom is incredibly strong. Many journalists wrote that the American fan base played a major role in boosting international visibility, and US Jikook fans proudly shared screenshots of shipping confirmations, group orders, unboxing videos, and fan discussions celebrating the achievement. Meanwhile, the magazine's editorial team expressed their gratitude, saying that they were honored to work with two artists who have such a strong global presence. Though they did not expect this level of reaction, they said they were deeply moved by the worldwide support. More than one editor mentioned that the professionalism and warmth Jimin and Jungkook brought to the set made the entire project special. And it wasn't long before the release began trending not only in Asia, but also in the US. Across social media, people were describing the moment as historic, legendary, and a new chapter in Jikook's impact. Fans noted that this moment felt like a reminder. Jimin and Jungkook are powerful forces individually, but together, they create something even bigger than the sum of their parts. And as the news spread further, people began sharing memories of previous Jikook magazine shoots, comparing the evolution from earlier years to now. Many said that their maturity, confidence, and artistic growth were more visible than ever. Others pointed out that although both have developed their own personal styles, there is still a natural harmony when they appear side by side. And that harmony is exactly what made this Elle Japan issue so special. When analysts looked at the record-breaking numbers, they explained that such explosive sales usually occur only during major group promotions. Yet, Jimin and Jungkook managed to spark that level of excitement with a simple magazine feature. This was something that caught the attention of business and marketing experts as well. For Japanese analysts, the conclusion was clear. The influence of these two artists is unmatched. And the emotional bond that fans feel toward them is a driving force behind these global reactions. As more fans continued receiving their copies, the praise intensified. People described the photographs as gentle, elegant, powerful, emotional, and timeless. Many said they felt proud seeing Jimin and Jungkook shine so brightly in a high-level artistic setting. US fans especially commented that this edition felt like a gift, something special, intimate, and unforgettable. And soon enough, media outlets began highlighting that this wasn't just a record for Elle Japan. This was a record that reflected the emotional connection between artists and fans. It was a record that showed the power of global fandoms, and it was a record that highlighted just how much Jimin and Jungkook mean to millions of people worldwide. And even now, discussions continue growing. The influence continues expanding. The excitement refuses to slow down. Fans keep sharing their reactions, journalists keep writing analyses, and the impact of this magazine keeps spreading across platforms and countries. And with every post, every share, every comment, the admiration only grows stronger. And as everything continues to unfold, one thing becomes clear with every passing moment. This record-breaking L Japan edition is more than just a moment. It's a reminder of the power Jimin and Jungkook hold, both as artists and as a duo that inspires millions. And with the world watching, with fans still buzzing, and with media still expressing their awe, the story of this achievement is far from over. It's only the beginning of an impact that will continue echoing across the industry, across borders, and across the hearts of everyone who witnessed it.